Let's talk about the interview process. I know it can feel like this super high-stakes test where every single word counts. But what if we looked at it differently? What if it's not a test at all, but a path? A journey, really. One that takes you from the chaos of not knowing what to do to the absolute confidence of clarity. Okay, let's jump right in and figure out how to walk that balanced path to success. Right here, this is the core idea. It's the one mindset shift that, honestly, changes everything. An interview is not an interrogation. It's a conversation. It's a two-way street. See, you're not just there to be evaluated, you are evaluating them just as much. It's all about searching for that perfect mutual fit. And the whole point of this conversation, the ultimate goal, is what we're calling harmonic integration. Think of it like this. It's that sweet spot where your skills and your personality just click. It's about showing them not just what you can do, but who you are as a person. Because here's the secret they don't always say out loud. They aren't just hiring a resume, they're hiring a human being. Okay, so to find that harmony, we first have to build a really solid foundation. You'll probably notice the space around me is kind of grounding itself. You've got these solid stone structures, this deep blue light. This is the bedrock of your performance. And that foundation, it is built on one thing: exceptional preparation. A strong foundation goes way, way beyond just reading the job description. You gotta dig deeper. I'm talking about looking at their recent news, their stock price, even what customers are saying in online reviews. This isn't just about understanding the role, it's about understanding their entire universe. It shows you're not just looking for any job, you're looking for this one, a place where you can make a real impact. Next up, you need to build what I call your impact story bank. And trust me, this is a total game changer. It's the difference between saying, I was responsible for, and confidently stating, I achieved this. You see the difference? It's about showcasing your value, not just listing your old duties. And the absolute best way to structure these impact stories, it's the STAR method. It's a really simple 4-step framework that takes a good story and makes it unforgettable. You set the situation, you define the task or the challenge, you detail the specific action you took, and then you share the quantifiable result. It is your formula for proving your value, plain and simple. Now, listen up, because this is important. That action step, that is your time to shine. You have to ditch the word we and fully, completely embrace the word I. The interviewer needs to know what you did, what you personally brought to the table. This is your story, so own it. Own your contribution. And one last thing for our foundation, especially if you're doing a virtual interview, you have to nail your tech. Get some good lighting in front of your face, check for a stable internet connection, make sure your background is clean and tidy, and get that camera up at eye level. It might seem like small stuff, but getting these little details right, it shows you respect their time and the entire process. And those little things make a huge difference. All right, foundation is set. Now it's time to find the flow. You might notice our space is changing. It's becoming more dynamic. We've got these kinetic streams of light starting to move. That's because a great interview isn't static, right? It's more like a dance, a back and forth of energy and ideas that you build together. The goal here is authenticity, not some perfect performance. So please, ditch the script. Memorized lines just sound robotic. Instead, what you want to do is prepare key talking points. This gives you the freedom to actually be present in the moment, to really listen, and to make a genuine human connection. A massive part of finding that flow is active listening. It sounds simple, but, it's not always easy. In the heat of the moment, we tend to rush to answer. But just pausing, taking a breath, and really hearing the question, that's a superpower. Here's a quick tip. Try jotting down just one key word from their question. It'll help keep your answer perfectly on track. Okay, this one is huge. I want you to let this sink in. Chemistry often trumps qualifications. At the end of the day, people hire people they actually want to work with. Think about it. They're not just filling a box on an org chart, they're building a team. So how do you build that chemistry? It's all about rapport. It's about tuning into their energy and kind of matching it. It's about showing empathy, a little patience, and just a positive attitude. This isn't some tactic, it's just about being human and connecting with another human. And here it is, the golden rule for this whole phase. Just answer the question. Seriously, just answer the question they asked. It is the single, simplest, most effective way to build rapport and show them you respect their time. Be clear, be concise, be direct.
Okay, you're in the home stretch now. The energy is shifting again. You can see our surroundings are warming up into this beautiful golden amber light. The horizon is opening up. This isn't just the end of the interview. This is your chance to make a lasting impression. It's time for the power move.
You know that moment when they ask, "So, do you have any questions for us?" Your answer should always, always be yes. This is your chance to flip the script. Ask them, what do you like most about working here? Their real, unguarded answer will tell you more about the actual company culture than anything you'll ever find online. So to really seal the deal, ask a few other smart follow-up questions, then restate your interest with a really confident closing statement. And please always send a timely thank you note. These small professional touches, they can make a massive impact and keep you right at the top of their minds. So there we have it. We've walked the path from a solid foundation to finding that conversational flow, all the way to making a powerful closing statement. Now, let's just quickly boil it down to the key takeaways that are going to guide you on your journey. These are really the pillars of your success. Master your research. Craft those impact stories using STAR. Listen actively. Remember, it's your superpower. Build that genuine rapport. And maintain a professional presence from the very beginning to the very end. This is harmonic integration in action. And I really want you to remember this one thing. Interviewers work on the principle that past behavior is the best predictor of future performance. Your stories, they're not just stories. They are proof. They are the hard evidence that you have exactly what it takes to excel. You know, when you build your foundation, find your flow, and make that power move, you're not just a candidate anymore. You're a collaborator. You're not just answering questions, you are actively demonstrating your value. So really, the only question left is this. Are you ready to walk your balanced path?